Good evening, everybody. I'm Mary O'Connor with the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health. We are grateful to Alaska Public Media and their sponsors for allowing us to bring you hangar flying. This evening, we are pleased to have Kate Jaronitzky back on our show. Welcome back, Kate.
Thank you.
Kate has recently successfully completed another stage in her flight training. Congratulations on your commercial rating, Kate.
Thanks.
We mentioned last time that you're fully immersed in aviation. You're taking classes towards an aviation degree, and you're working at a local flight school.
That's correct.
So what are your duties at the flight school?
Well, kind of like any flight school, I push airplanes around, get to fill them up, help students out with their ground if they're planning a cross-country flight. I am an advanced ground instructor, so that helps out a little bit. I update the Facebook page, I update the website, I send out emails for people, answer the phones, have people walk in and ask questions, so I help them out a lot.
You pretty much do it all.
Yes, I keep adding to the list.
And you mentioned that you are going to be working on your instructor's rating next, so at that point you will be doing it all.
Yes.
Are you going to be doing that locally, or are you planning on going out of state for that?
I actually am probably going to be going out of state for that rating as well.
And what do you think you need to do in advance of getting to the flight school in preparation?
I'm probably going to be doing a lot of my ground with both my private and instrument instructor before I leave. And I'm going to be doing a lot of flying in the 172 that we have at SkyTrack, just to get the basics, the maneuvers down of flying in the right seat and talking aloud and teaching students how to fly from that right seat. So I'll be doing a lot of that before I go down to Minnesota.
So you're going to go back to the same school?
Yes, I do believe so.
Oh, good. Do you think that this will fit in with your long-term career goals? Having a CFI is definitely a way to build hours. Is that something that you see yourself doing long-term?
I see myself doing it for as long as I'm flying. I really enjoy teaching students just on a one-on-one basis on the ground, so I think I'll have a lot of fun teaching them in air as well. I also want to fly for the majors, and so during my time off, who knows, I might just be back at SkyTrack teaching other students how to fly.
That's a good way to keep it fun.
It is.
I do hear from a lot of pilots that work for a major airline that they miss the small airplane side of things.
Mm-hmm.
So keeping your feet on both sides would be ideal.
Yes.
And I guess if you could tell us how working at a flight school gives you benefits as far as not just your paycheck, but in terms of piloting and what you're learning, being around other students, and how does that help make you a better pilot?
The students that we have come in are completely different from one another. So I get to see both of my instructors teaching in different styles, in different ways, and so I pick up on that, and I'm able to learn from them and their different teaching styles about how to teach maybe a particular student that is having a problem with, say, cross-country flight planning. And
do you think that you will get your instrument instructor certificate as well? Is that something you're interested in?
That's something I'm definitely interested in. I love instrument flying. I like everything very clean and by the numbers, and so instrument flying is just that style of flying that's very just clean.
And it definitely has some different ways that you can exercise means of instruction because a lot of the concepts are very different from what a private pilot would learn.
It is, yes.
And you did your instrument rating in Alaska?
I did both my private and instrument rating in Alaska at SkyTrack. I did my private pilot's license last October, got it, and Jamie Patterson Sims was my instructor for that, learned in a Cessna 150. And then Zachary Garner was my instrument instructor in a Cessna 172, both at Skytrek. They graduated 20 years apart at Embry-Riddle, so they both have completely different teaching styles, which is a lot of fun to see that as well.
Wow, that's great. Well, it sounds like it's so recent that it should be fresh in your mind for when you're getting your CFII. So good luck to you.
Thank you.
Kate, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day and coming here to talk to us. We appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank Alaska Public Media for their support of hangar flying and the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation, whose support makes this program possible. We're excited to showcase people as they get started in their aviation careers because they are the future of aviation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Hangar Flying. Fly safely.